Hey, V.
After all that went down, I thought you and I'd be ancient history.
Don't be a gonk.
Any news from the Moxes? Events, ideas?
No. Don't see all that much of them.
How come?
You know how they are. Piss me off sometimes is all.
So what's the latest from Clouds?
Nothing of it. Got a new situation.
Doesn't sound like it's all...
Doesn't mean...
So,
Well, been tinkering with virtues a lot lately and figured out a way to scroll 2 actors. Thought we could try it out.
how does one marry 2 separate neural...
Well, at first I tried to create a single
Must have gotten tangled up.
Yeah, effect was kinda like a bad art house.
So you load them onto separate neural tracks. Sounds like we could do this anywhere.
Cottage belonged to someone I knew. It sits empty now.
And that's where we're gonna...
No.
Nope, no way. Bad idea. Tell her to find some other yes man.
What do you say?
Hell yeah!
Awesome. All right, suit.
Do this often?
Dive in? As often.
Why'd you choose this of all places?
Why? Don't like it?
It's okay, but any...
Of course there is. Let's get this scroller on ya. Mind coming closer?
What is talk...
Whole reason.
Haven't even asked... Not worried, oh...
50-50 chance, I guess.
Look pretty damn...
Don't go there.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. You go first. Stay close behind me. And don't descend too fast.
Where are we headed exactly?
About halfway to the deepest point. It'll be pitch black, but the currents are gentle. Ought to be safe. Want the precise coordinates?
Nah, why bother? I'll just stick close to you.
Okie dokes.
Virtues are more to you than just a way to churn out eddies, huh?
Well, duh. Think paintings, songs. They're meant to produce emotion responses.
Generally how any kind of creativity works, sure.
Right, so art's a casing, trigger for emotion. Well, BDs are emotion in near pure form. This is it. Swim over here and look straight at me, will you? Great. Great. Signal's clear. Just need your help with a few basic checks. Need to calibrate our gear. First up, motion sensors and scrolling. Circle around me. Swim. Great, motion calibrated. Back my way now, V. Next up, sound check. I'm gonna hum a song, you give me the title. Read me?
idea what the song is, but I heard it. Goes something like...
All right, we're all tuned and synced. All right, that ought to do it.
What now?
Prepare to have your mind blown. Wait for it. Now grab this and hold on tight.
Down we go.
Impressive, huh?
That's incredible. What is it?
Our very own Atlantis. Used to be called Laguna Bend. Just 15 years ago, people still lived here.
Yeah, I remember. NC Dam Limited made plans to build a dam. People protested, and the rest is history. Houses, playgrounds, all flooded. Got some connection to this place, right?
You got it. Grew up here. Haven't been back since Laguna Bend was wiped off the map.
Why are you showing me this?
Want to get the right emotional reactions. Got a feeling this will be perfect for my experiment.
Why's this stand to be perfect?
Hoping you'll be able to pick up all the unfiltered mess of emotions this place brings out in me. Like it or not, you'll react to those feelings. That's what I want to capture.
Sounds Nova. Let's do this.
Played this moment coming back so many times in my head. Taken me years. Working up the nerve for this.
Why didn't you come earlier?
Good question. Easy answer would be that I didn't have time, gear, stars weren't ever aligned. Truth is, the very idea, it just felt weird. Flo's Diner, best eatery in town? Only one at that, too. Burgers weren't amazing, too greasy. Big. Of course, I say that now. Back then, they were the best thing I'd ever chewed and swallowed. And next door, that's where we lived. Me and my grandparents. Just let me know when you want to forge ahead.
Looks like this fell off your one and only eatery.
Now let's see. Childhood for you tasted like sushi with real rice. Used to stuff a few in your mouth at once and pretend you were a giant.
Bigger family gatherings are great. That's where we even got real fish. I like synth fish more, though. Real fish is just too stinky. That's a weird place for a framed picture.
Water probably carried it out of someone's house. Anything to make out?
Nah, not much. Got something here. Looks like an old photo cam.
DPI 350. Practically an antique.
You like it?
You kidding? It's awesome.
Hockey stick? Is there a skating rink here?
I wish. Played street hockey on rollerblades.
Quit schmoozing, Alvarez. We're losing because of you. Come in. They're dead meat anyway. Go out with me? Sorry, gotta go. They're calling.
What about your parents?
Dad was never in the picture. Mom died when I was tiny. Can barely remember her. Still have her picture, but, you know, see a stranger there.
Judy, watch out for her cooties. Alvarez is so poor, she can't even afford to have parents.
What was that? Those voices.
Voices? Didn't hear anything but you just now.
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things technical, taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to him. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot one second, cool as steel the next.
Let's keep going, Judy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me.
We looking for anything in particular here?
Nah, can't hurt to look around though. Picking up very chill vibes. Feels like we're outside of time, like in a snow globe. After that, we can see what lies up ahead.
Hard to imagine anything that could be more out of place in an underwater world.
Bottled water?
Touche, Judy. Touche. Gotta say, I don't really get why they left their wheels behind when they had to evacuate.
Hey, how old do you think I am? These hunks of metal have got half a century on them. When I was about yay high, they were already here. And not in much better shape. It's good cover for playing Max Tack and Psychos, though.
Want to see what's further on?
Come on, then. Want to show you something. Got no idea how weird it feels, swimming through here.
Where you used to run as a kid? Where daily life grinded along? Can imagine it a bit.
Church hasn't aged at all. Always looked old and like it had landed here from outer space. Bells were cracked too. It gave off this eerie, atonal clang. Weird, I had no memory of that seconds ago. Now I can almost hear them.
I don't know how it's possible, but I think I hear those bells too.
Seriously? You can hear my memories? It must be a side effect. Ah, closed. Shame.
Could look for another way inside.
Be my guest.
Did you like going to this church?
Never actually went to church. Never even really paid attention to it. It was just there, you know? Once we knew Laguna Bend was to be flooded, people gathered here to plan a
I found an opening. I think we're safe to go through here.
On my way. Hey, found a way in. Through the roof. Snuck in here once when no one was around. Stood at the altar and tried to imagine what went through the padre's mind looking at all those people. Back then I wondered how he could read people's thoughts and know everything about them. at the top of my lungs to check the acoustics.
You didn't get chased off?
Ran out myself. Echo I got back scared the living bejesus out of me. Thought it was that crush I had on Jenny Chapman. All that guilt I tried yelling out just flew right back in my face.
Ah!
V! Please! Oh, thank fuck. You're alive.
What happened?
You
How'd you manage to lift me out?
Dunno, didn't think about it. Just did what I had to do. Hey, careful, easy now.
So, you're saying you saved my life. Thank you.
Told you diving into this toxic waste was gonna end badly. But you just don't fucking listen.
Toxic waste? Is that your construct?
You heard him?
Heard's overstating. It's just surfaced in my head. A thought that wasn't mine or completely.
Please just ignore his babbling.
Why do I even bother?
Doubt you should go back to the city just now. I'm pretty beat too. Last thing I want. Let's stay the night. What do you think?
Why the hell not? Whose cottage is that then? You said you knew the owner.
One of our neighbors was hell-bent on staying in Laguna Bend. Badges literally dragged him out of his house before the water came in. So he built himself another house as close as he possibly could, but then he got sick. Water was way more toxic back then. Must be chilled to the bone. I'll brew a pot. How do you take yours?
Black, please.
Like the heart of a merc. Ah, forgot to start the generator.
A generator?
No,
I can turn...
you're gonna...
Promise to take... Think you could have fine-tuned the emotive wave transmitters better back there. Feed I was picking up felt a bit... flat, I want to say.
Speaking of harm's way,
Power's up!
you go.
Your little spa is open for business.
So be careful. Of course I will be.
Judy? Hey, Judy. About that coffee. Something the matter?
No, nothing.
You thinking about Evelyn?
Clouds has gone to shit. Tiger Claw No Necks took revenge for Hiromi and the rest. Tom's dead. Roxanne barely... Rather not talk or... Didn't want to tell you. Didn't want you to think I...
Why would you even assume I'd...
Dunno, I think I'll go...
Grr, this chick gets on my nerves. Let's you and me blow. Just don't wake her.
Judy pisses you off. Why? Because she cares about people? And that reminds you you're a narcissist?
She's all over the place. Refuses to take the door. Jump.
She reminds you of all.
Oh, for no. Nobody's even close to Alt and what me and her. Let's get the fuck away.
You fucking blow if you can. Not about to leave her alone.
No, I can't talk to you when you get this. Sentimental. Waste of...
Will you sit with me a while? Here's your coffee.
Morning.
Finally. You know, yesterday I think I'd made up my mind. I actually called you because I wanted to... Cities chewed me up.
You know, think if you lined up all the cities next to each Corpse are making sure of that. Making life...
Maybe so. Maybe all cities gotta learn. Give me your hand, B. All set. Congrats. Just gave you unlimited access.
Whoa.
If it's what you want. Or just drop by when the Earth...
Don't know what to say. Nobody's...
Take care.
This really it. Last time we see...
See no reason to delay. It's been nice knowing you, V. See ya.
I'll see you, Judy.